Welcome to Prelude to Ulysses. Oh, it's hot. This is the show. We're sponsored by North Dakota Electric Scooters, naproxen, camel filters, and horseradish. Yeah. Welcome to Prelude to Ulysses. Today we're going to be writing with string cheese. Reading. This is Alex Reads Littler Things. This is where I read things that are not as big. So we're going to be reading hagAkure 1-9. hagAkure, the Book of the Samurai, by Yamamoto Tsunetomo. You know, first of all, I'd like to muse a little. See. That's it. All right. Criminy Jismus, let's do this. Suicide, Retainer. I think we're on this one. But we never read the intro to this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Make a note that this one's going to be 10. Ooh, we had a long one today. Jeez Louise. I'm going to try to cuss less. You ready? Let's get going. hagAkure 1-9. I have not been sold in this book, like, at all. It's not really feeding me any philosophies that I am intrigued by or appreciate at all. Maybe there was something, but not yet. I don't remember. Let's keep going. To give a person one's opinion and correct his faults is an important thing. I just don't think I'm going to be a samurai ever. Entrusting someone that is you are subservient to, I don't know. We don't work with the caste system here in the ways that other cultures do. Here in this house, me and the dog are complete equals. Oh, good. My buddy wants to hang out. Well, you keep writing me. Okay, chill out. To give a person one's opinion and correct his faults is an important thing. It is compassionate and comes first in matters of service. But the way of doing this is extremely difficult. To discover the good and bad points of a person is an easy thing. To give an opinion concerning them is easy too. For the most part, people think that they are being kind by saying the things that others find distasteful or difficult to say. But if it is not received well, they think that there is nothing more to be done. This is completely worthless. It is the same as bringing shame to a person by slandering it. It is nothing more than getting it off one's chest. To give a person an opinion, one must first judge well whether that person is of the disposition to receive it or not. One must become close with him and make sure that he continually trusts one's word. Approaching subjects that are dear to him, seek the best way to speak and be well understood. Judge the occasion and determine whether it is better by letter or at the time of leave-taking. Praise his good points and use every device to encourage him, perhaps by talking about one's own faults without touching on his, but so that they will occur to him. Have him receive this in the way that a man would drink water when his throat is dry. And it will be an opinion that will correct faults. This is extremely difficult. If a person's fault is a habit of some years prior, by and large, it won't be remedied. I have had this experience myself. To be intimate with all one's comrades, correcting each other's faults, and being of one mind to be of use to the master, is the great compassion of a retainer. By bringing shame to a person, how could one expect to make him a better man? Wow, I like that one. It's good. And it speaks to me too. I used to drink a lot, and I would be so proud of my great ability to tell it like it is. It was a long time before I realized I was just being a douchebag. Maybe I am a samurai. Lotus cheese! Let's go on a quick. Close. Oh, she's so old. She found the cheese. So, interview, Lotus. How are you? You too deaf to go on a walk? Do you like to walk at all? You want treats? You want money? What? You want money? What a turkey. I'm going to take you on a walk. Can you even hear anymore? You want to go for a walk? Walk? You want to go for a walk? Oh, you can hear me. Well, hang on. I shouldn't. I'm not ready. Shit. She'll forget in 45 seconds. We'll still go. Don't worry. We'll go to the nice park. It ain't cool to say everything that's on your mind. Need to shut your mouth, shut your mouth, shut your mouth. Sometimes it ain't cool to be the guy that tells everyone what you're thinking all the time. You're just a stupid, smelly boy. It ain't cool to be the dude. Nah, it's cool. This isn't about confrontation, right? Sometimes you gotta be a dick. One time I was in Walmart with my mom, and there's this dude and this girl, and they're like in this fight. And he's like, "You dumb bitch!" And my mom, who is like 45 pounds, just ran up to this huge dude and was like, "Idiot!" And I was just like, oh, like not there for it, not at all. I was like, my fucking mom's gonna do some dumb shit. Like, you need to apologize or watch your mouth. You're in public. You're using all these foul words. There's kids around. And he's like, "Ma'am, I'm so fucking sorry." He's like a gangster looking dude. And immediately he was like, "Ma'am." It was great. But then we had to have a conversation with Mom about not getting addicted to that feeling of being the hero. Because after that, she was emboldened. And it was good. Mom's cool. once that had a bass guitar. His name was Nick. He wouldn't let me play it. Probably because I told it like it is. I don't know. So let's go through it. No, wait, hold on. Let's play the song. I mean, Yamamoto Tsunemoto has several good points. I now remember, but they're a lot like that. You know, it's just like, hey man, don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. But sorry, so let me go back to what I'm saying. Is in moments of confrontation, you don't have to. When you're correcting someone in public, like my mom does, it does work. You know, being a stranger and showing people the optics of an outside perspective of their shitty situation when they're being a dick, for whatever reason, that can be helpful. Be showed for who you are. But if it's someone that you're close to, so here's a bad example. There's one guy I used to know, hung out with quite a bit. It's always kind of just like super full of himself. Everything he said was about how cool he was. That's it, literally. And I don't know, I think he considered me a lot closer than I considered him. I left town for a while, came back and visited him. We were hanging out in a bar. And, well, before that, like, I hadn't been in town for a long time. I had been hearing stories about him. I was like, hey, how's this guy? And people were like, oh no, I wasn't even asking. I had overheard, I was like doing drugs with some fucking randos in town, and they're like, this fucking guy, he's such a piece of shit. We should rob his ass, blah, blah. And I was just like, I didn't say anything. And I told him at the bar that people hated his guts so much after he was like, we were getting drunk, and I was like working up to it. It's like, I got to tell this guy that people are fucking planning on robbing his ass because they hate his ass so much. And I get it because I lived with the guy. He's a dick, man. But like completely unaware that people could see through all of his weird lies. And so we were hanging out at the bar, this Irish bar, I remember, and I was fucking hammered. And I was like, it's time to tell him. Because he was just like going off and off and off. He's like, and then I went snowboarding and now I can do a fucking double flip and I'm better at snowboarding than you are now. I was like, dude, just shut the fuck up, man. People think you are a piece of shit, man. Everyone hates you. I've been talking like, way too far. I went way too far. But, he's kind of talking about me. And I was like, people are thinking about robbing you. People are like, blah, blah. And you could just see his face. It was just so sad. It was mean. It was not the right thing to do at all. But I had enough. Because I'm no fucking samurai. That's for sure. I was like, listen, dude, you are not the person you think you are. None of us are. And that's the last time I saw him. He left the bar. It's like 10 years ago. I wonder what happened. I have no idea. I wasn't in town. I was just visiting. I don't know if you heard the part about getting robbed. Didn't seem like it. When I tried to think about the situation later, I was just kind of like, I don't think he really got the point. I mean, I was being a dick for sure. I was being a dick. But I don't think he heard the important part. Me being a dick was not the worst part of that conversation. at all, no matter how you look at it. The worst part of the conversation would be that people that knew him, that knew he was selling stuff, was planning on robbing his ass. I wish I was a better person. But you can't be a better person without being at least aware of what a shitty person is, right? Some people can learn from others' mistakes. Some people are too dumb and have to make them themselves over and over and over again. I'm one of those people. I've done plug this every time. I don't know what to do today. 20 minutes? What the fuck?